Hi everyone, welcome back to Healing Days Oracle, or welcome if you're new. Today we have a video which is all about someone that you have no contact right now and you wanted to know how they are feeling about you today, right now, current feelings. So we try to tap into their 5D as well to get some messages as well from a person. If you're new, my name is Josie. I hope you consider subscribing. All my links are below if you want to have a private reading with me or anything from my Etsy shops. The crystals you see in front of you, these two decks here and the ones I'm using today for messages, they're all from my own Etsy that I have created with the help of my own spirit guides as well. And if you're interested, the links are there for you. And today we have three options. So group 1 is with the Healing Days Tarot. Group 2 is with the Couples Tarot. And group 3 is with the Pinning Rose Tarot. Whichever one calls your attention first is most likely the right one, but of course you can watch the full video, see which one resonates more with your person, your situation as well. And as always, my details, the cards that I use, a way for you to support this channel, everything will be in the description below. Make sure to take only what's resonating, leave the rest behind, have fun as well. And again, group 1, Healing Days Tarot, 2, the Couples Tarot, and 3, the Pinning Rose Tarot. Timestamp will be below. Thanks for watching. Hi group 1, if you chose my Healing Days Tarot, we'll start with the tarot messages and see what's going on with your person here. So no contact right now. What's going on with them? What can you understand about their feelings for you today? Group 1, Knight of Swords. The energy of air signs here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this Knight of Swords, many times they are very fast, but they disappear fast as well. You know, can be someone that is blunt or really quick, good at communication, but then disappear as well. They can be the best, the worst. The swords can be used to cut away communication, disappear, ghost you. But it could be someone that rush things and then can be also regretting, rushing too much, or you know, they can just have this kind of energy of rushing and regretting, maybe saying something that they didn't mean to, but now it's too late, you know, this kind of energy as well. So could be thinking about you because there's swords energy with communication, thinking. Is here the Seven of Cups. It's still with illusions, you know, your person here, this energy of having to trust their feelings, thinking about their options. Can I be with you? Can I be with someone else? You know, this kind of energy, trying to trust here. Are you the right person for me? Or should I choose this other person? Maybe there's third party situations, you know, but there's some illusions as well on trusting enough the feelings to make a decision. So daydreaming, could be thinking about you, but still stuck here in some way. I see King of Cups here. I do feel like they have feelings for you. King of Cups with feelings, but they need to trust those feelings. And the King of Cups, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, can be you or your person signs coming here, Sun, Moon, Rising. But I do feel like this King of Cups needs to trust how they feel, you know, have more of devotion, you see, devotion, wisdom on their feelings to be able to make a decision, the decision of the Seven of Cups. So some illusions here on decisions as well. But I do see feelings for you. Knight of Wands, I see adventure, passion, and it could have been a lot of fire, passion, energy, and fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and maybe no commitment because they were in that energy of fire, passion, attracted to you, but didn't have the courage to commit, or some issues here with commitment. So it feels like, you know, still here with this energy. See, Three of Swords, sorrow, mistrust, heartbroken here regarding your connection, your situation, how they ended. Even if they pushed you away or they disappear, I feel like there's some regret energies here and you need to allow healing as well. Could be both sides, but from their side, I do feel like they still have feelings for you, but maybe not the courage because they feel like they could get heartbroken again or hurt you again, maybe trying to avoid hurting you, but they know that they are getting hurt as well. And the Four of Wands here, they could see a lot of synchronicities and signs for your connection. Maybe they see a lot of signs and they remind them of you. That's why I feel like they dreaming, thinking about you. You are on their mind, but also some fears and insecurities here, thinking, what's gonna be next? Are we gonna be repeating the same issues? Ace of Pentacles, I feel like is an opportunity to open a door here, maybe friendly, slowly. If there is no communication at all with your person, you know, they disappear for a long time, they could be still trying to come back here as friends or slowly, and maybe asking about you through friends as well. It could be this opportunity to just try to see what's going on in your life, you know, could be curious about what's going on in your life as well, even if they're not talking. You see, Four of Cups. I feel like this reevaluation, you see, reevaluation, lethargy. So I do feel like someone who's thinking about it, but also they feel like they could be rejected because of what they did as well. This kind of energy is definitely here. So I feel like they're avoiding, and they use maybe their fears, insecurities as reasons to not reach out or talk to you. It's here with the Three of Swords, because they feel like, okay, I'm gonna be rejected, or it's gonna be the same thing, I'm gonna be repeating the same mistakes, or I'm gonna get hurt or hurt you, you know. So this kind of energy here, overthinking sometimes. You see, Hanged One here, patience, stillness, really connected with the Four of Cups energy, which is someone that is quiet right now in stillness, could be trying to see things from a different perspective, reevaluate, learn a lesson. But I feel like they're not really making a movement, because the Knight of Wands here, when it comes to building the courage to do something, they remember the fears, the insecurities, the hurt, and they hold back. Even if they see signs, synchronicities, they could be still creating the basis for courage to talk to you. And I feel like quiet right now, reevaluating. There are also some illusions as well. You see, Ace of Cups, again, I feel like confirming with the King of Cups energy that they do have feelings, but they are focusing on the fears, the hurt of the past, and getting stuck in illusions here. So let's see here, anything else that we can understand about this person. And I'm gonna get messages as well from a person. So we do have a profession, so they could be focusing on their career, finances, to avoid here the feelings as well, avoiding maybe reaching out to you, contacting you. It could be a way for them to just, you know, hide their feelings as well and not deal with their feelings. So I feel like there could be, you know, just this energy of avoiding as well, focusing on their career. Dissolve is here. Maybe they needed to really allow healing. They need to finish something to be with you, maybe a connection, maybe other things are holding them back. I feel like they're trying to understand what's going on, but I do feel like there are many things that still need to dissolve, resolve, and heal. That kind of energy here. Also alignment. So I feel like, again, it could be someone that is out of that alignment. They needed to trust how they feel to be able to understand here how do you ended up here. Maybe things are out of balance at the moment with your person, trying to align things. And surprises, okay? So surprises, again, could be when, for some of you, I see this person coming around, even if it's just as friends or through friends. This energy that could be you when you least expect, because maybe you without talking with them for a while. And I feel like this energy, you know, trying to understand how they feel as well. And it may not always be the easiest, you know, so it could have been a surprise the way they feel about it, the way they are recognizing their feelings as well. And flexibility. So they may need this flexibility, and maybe the relationship was just one way, and they needed to be more flexible to allow you in their lives, you know, and maybe other things had to change and align and resolve and dissolve as well to be able to allow your connection. And also reunion. Okay, so for some of you, again, that reunion could be coming slowly as friends, through friends, or could be something that they're asking you for patience, because there are things to resolve in order to have the courage to align again. So some of them still not there yet, but hoping, and integrity. And it could be this energy of proving themselves to you, having to show that they are different, that they wanted to do something different. And it could be because they know they messed up and they need to talk to you as well. So take what's resonating, and I do feel like someone that wants to come back, they need to prove themselves first. And also fusion. Okay, so this fusion energy is because I feel like they would like to see some kind of reunion as well, or some connection again. But I do feel like they need to go through healing, resolving things, having to trust how they feel as well. So let's see here what's going on with the person. How are they feeling today? What's going on today? Synchronicity. And is that Four of Wands here? You know, synchronicity, they may see synchronicity signs about their connection and be thinking about you. You know, you are on their mind as well with this energy. Also forgiveness. You see, maybe some of you guys have to forgive each other, have to still heal about this situation, because they know you guys hurt each other, or they know that they hurt you, they need your forgiveness, they needed to come and apologize. Maybe they don't have the courage yet. I just saw 1111 when I said apologize. So many of you, you know, deserve this apology, you know, so just trust how you feel as well. Passion, again, that Knight of Wands energy. Maybe there was a lot of fire, passion, but where was their courage to have a committed relationship as well? You know, so maybe some issues there on commitment or having to resolve third-party situations as well. And collaboration, again, having to help each other, you know, collaboration with this energy of helping each other, seeing things change, because you know you have to help each other here to see things moving, evolving, learning with everything. So there's some kind of collaboration in case you wanted to wait, or in case they are reaching out to friends as well, asking for help here. Some of them, remember, they know that they need your help too. Also, discernment. Yeah, trying to learn, trying to see, is this the best time? Can I reach out? Can I apologize? Will I be pushed away? You see the fears of the Four of Cups and so on. Trying to balance those feelings. Depends what you want, of course. And we do have acceptance and healing. So no doubt, you see here, I feel like some of them, or even you, your side, accepting the situation because they know they messed up as well. They know what they did, and there's a need to allow healing. There's just no way to move on or evolve without the healing. Just one last card here. We also have nostalgia. Okay, so no doubt your person thinking about you, this nostalgia, you are on their mind. Is that the Knight of Swords energy as well, that you are on their mind, but also maybe they still needed the courage to reach out because they know how things ended, they know what they did, or if they just disappeared and ghost you. So let's see here, talking about nostalgia, we're gonna get some messages from a person. If they had the courage to say something to you, what would they say? Let's see here, what would they say to you? Group 1, what's going on? How are they feeling today? I need time to really find myself right now to decide what I want. You see here, they may not know what they want, you know, these insecurities, negativities, overthinking, not sure what they want. Okay, that illusion of the Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, having to trust their feelings. Okay, I'll take just the one that is turned here, and it is too many falling here. You are on my mind so much lately, it's driving me crazy. You see, that's what I was saying. They are thinking about you, are on their mind here, driving them a little bit crazy. But I do feel like they still thinking about you. And also, I'm broken inside, and I'm broken inside. I need healing to open my heart again. As that healing energy confirming here, they need healing. Some of them know that they hurt you, they hurt themselves in the process. Maybe this is a cycle over and over for them, repeating the same issues. Of course, take what's resonating and trust your intuition. Maybe you just wanted to know how they feel, but you don't want them back anyway. So trust here. You make me feel like I can be happy again. You see that hope? That's still maybe the connection, the chance for some of you. They still hopeful or thinking here. Is it possible to be happy again? Especially if they were not happy. And I don't feel emotionally ready to work things out. Not yet. You see here, they still need to balance. They still need to trust. Is the Seven of Cups illusions, the Four of Cups mistrust as well. That kind of energy, having to be sure of you wanted the same, or you're not gonna push them away. I feel like there are many things that still acceptance of what they did. So there are things that are still unfolding. And from the first moment I saw you, I felt you were the one. And this could be soulmate connections, twin flame connections, that feeling, that recognition of the soul as well when you just meet someone. So they had that strong feeling when they just saw you. And also, our souls are connected for eternity. You are the one for me. And I do see this card here as soulmate connections as well. So that was, I was just saying here, feeling that energy from the beginning, soul connection, maybe even past connections, past lives connections as well. And also, I wanted to start a real connection without the shadows of the past. So that's why they need time for the healing energy here. And, you know, trying to see, can they heal? Can you wait? Or they need time. Feels like it's someone that has still feelings for you, but also hurt energies, and they need healing. And also some hope here, but also they need time. It's not like something that needs to happen straight away. Otherwise, it wouldn't be with no contact, right? They would be reaching out to you. So any other message here? And it's so sad to think that what we had is not worth saving. And this is someone really sad and thinking, is it too late? Is it all gone? You don't want anymore? Will I be pushed away if I reach out? So they may think that you don't want the connection anymore as well. So I can't get near you now. My fears are stopping my heart's desires. You see, they do want, there's some desires on the heart, but also the fears. You know, will I get hurt? Will I hurt again? Will I go through the same issues and pain? I can't make my mistakes disappear, but I'm trying to learn and grow. Trying to learn, grow with the situation may not always be the easiest, but trying. And I wanted to come back to our safe place. Let's work this out. Okay, so they know there is a safe place with you. Some of them want to work things out. I hope it's not too late to say that I was so wrong. Remember here I said some of you deserve that apology. And they're thinking here. I hope it's not too late to say that I was so wrong. And they maybe think it's too late. And maybe it is for some of you. You know, you have the right to accept them or not in your life. And you were on my path for a reason. I'm learning to love again. And this energy, yes, to love the self. First of all, be able to put down the walls, understand why I'm making the same mistakes over and over, trying to learn here as well. So it may not be the easiest energy to go through or deal with, but you know, get there, thinking about you. Some last messages here. Those are all my cards here, my messages cards, and this is with the songs, part of songs, my latest deck here. This is the Songs of the Heart Oracle, and we are 2 words apart. Can't reach to your heart. Tell me why, and nothing but a heartache. So this energy here, why is it so hard? Why I'm feeling this way? See, you're 2 words apart, maybe even physical distance, in case you guys live far from each other as well, maybe live in different cities, different countries, but this energy of the distance, you know. So see, when they focus on that nostalgia as well, and that the energy of the 4 of Cups as well. So trying to understand. And also had to get it wrong to know just what I like. I'm indecisive, but this time I know for sure. So this energy here of, they know they have some problems making decisions. They had to go wrong to, you know, when they value you after missing you, after losing you, to then decide, you know. So indecisions, but they know in their heart. Loving can hurt sometimes. When it gets hard, wait for me to come home. You won't ever be alone. You see, for some of them, asking you to wait, asking for patience. Of course, trust your feelings, your intuition, what you wanted to do. But they know loving can hurt as well, you know, so that energy. And I wish I could pretend I didn't need you. I should be running. You keep me coming for more. You see here? They know that they are pretending here. I wish I could pretend that they didn't need you, but they can't. Okay, realizing they still need you. And keep coming for more. And also close off from love. I didn't need the pain. Once or twice was enough, and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass. Before you know it, you are frozen. And it's someone who have gone through a lot of pain. You know, their energy here of having to learn through the pain, and have gone through a lot of maybe heartaches and karmic connections. And now they're frozen. They could be creating walls around their heart and frozen. Pretend they don't feel anything when they do. So let's get more messages here from a person. We also have, can we just talk about where we are going before we get lost? Lend me your thoughts. Can't get what we are without knowing. It is someone that wants to maybe have a conversation with you. You see, this one approaching slowly as friends or through friends, having to have a conversation to see, do you want the same? Can we go to, you know, adjusting these or working things out? And I took for granted all the times that I thought would last somehow. I taste the tears, but I can't get near you now. And see here, they know, now they're feeling, missing you, and they took it for granted. And there's a realization of that as well. And one last message here for you guys. We do have, keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. I'll put my armor on, show you how strong I am. You see here, some of them pretending to be okay, pretending to be happy, you know, just appearances. Sunglasses on, covering, you know, how they really feel. So not the easiest energy, but I do feel like some of them have hope here for you, have feelings for you for sure, but hiding and trying to maybe focus on all the things, or having to resolve things to be able to feel free again. So depends, trust your intuition, see how you feel, and also connect always with your guides to see if you wanted to wait for this person. Some of them are really asking for patience as well. So take what's resonating, leave the rest behind. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if it helps you out in some way. If it does, leave me a comment. You know, I'm always happy to hear from you. If you want an extension of this reading or anything from my Etsy shops, the crystals in front of you, all these decks I use today for the messages, and my own tarot here as well, and many others, all the links are there. If you're new, consider subscribing, like, share this video. It helps the channel so much. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed, and healing day. Thanks for watching. Hi, group 2, if you chose the Couples Tarot, this is my own deck if you wanted to have it for yourself. So let's see here, how are they feeling today? No contact with group 2, but how are they feeling? So we do have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands straight away here. So we know that has been some heartache here, maybe some betrayal, third-party situations. Take what's resonating, but it feels like your person's feeling the consequences, you know, hurting as well, knowing that they hurt you or knowing that they said the wrong thing. They could be really disappeared and ghosted now because they don't know even how to approach you. What can they say after, you know, really messing things up and finding it hard, finding it difficult, maybe finding it, you know, the connection is complicated. There are other things going on affecting your connection. And you see 5 of Pentacles, feeling like you're gonna be rejecting them at this point. They do feel like if they approach you, you have the right. My guides are saying you have the right to reject them. Of course, you know, you have your free will, but that's how they feel. They feel like you will reject them because they know how they mess things up. Okay, so I feel like for group 2 is very specific, something that they did, they said. 3 of Cups, you see third-party situations, this energy of having not trust enough their feelings to choose you or to try, maybe playing around, maybe just this energy of single-minded instead of just committing as well. So may not be the easiest person to have been dealt with. You see Knight of Wands, which is that fire passion. There could have been a lot of attraction towards you, and they could still be feeling attracted to you, that fire connection. But where's the commitment? You know, when it comes to the Knight, he's not really committing. So could have been afraid of commitment, could have seen that was a possibility of committing with you, and that scared them as well. And they felt triggered, they felt rejected in some way, so afraid, okay, to commit. 9 of Wands, you see this energy of thinking that you're going to be rejecting them at this point. I do feel like it's very wounded. Even if they hurt you, they got hurt as well. And it's that energy, you know, my guides are saying hurt people. And it feels like they could have gone through difficult connections in the past, karmic connections, and just affecting your relationship as well. I do feel like some of them are not really giving up, but they need the time. They need time to heal, to know what they really want, to resolve their lives if there is a third-party situation that they needed to resolve first. It couldn't be more complicated, more difficult to resolve than they thought. 2 of Pentacles, yeah, trying to balance things out. And many times the 2 of Pentacles, things are out of balance, you know, in their career, finances, family life. They need to balance things out to align, to have the courage to be in a relationship as well, or to have a chance to be in a connection. So they need to balance things out. And it can be regarding money, or even if they are not with a third party, maybe they needed to help them financially, maybe they have kids, you know. So again, take what's resonating, because I do feel like it's someone that needs to balance something to be able to even have a chance with you, and it feels like they didn't. So they find it complicated right now. You're still on their mind, but they find it, you know, complicated, so they rather be quiet. You see King of Wands, again, that fire, that passion, the energy, but where is the commitment? Sometimes the King of Wands is not the first one to commit, so it's still maybe focus on their own way. King of Wands, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It can be hard-headed energies as well sometimes, you know, just doing things their way, one way. And they know they hurt you because they are recognizing a lot of what they did as well. You're going to get messages from a person too. So you see what they wish to say to you. You see the 8 of Wands. I feel like they thought everything was too fast, or maybe some of them too good to be true as well, or things were moving too fast, or they were moving towards commitment. They were scared as well. There's some of them with fears of commitment here, even if they're not in third-party situations, you know, it could be the fear of commitment that pushed them away here. And they saw things moving fast for you, that fire, that passion, you know, things going, a lot of messages, maybe meeting, but again, you know, not committing. Lovers, so I do feel again this energy of lovers, which is feelings for you, still feelings there, but the lovers is not just about the love connection, the love that's still there, but the choice. You know, someone needs to make a decision. There's choices that they need to be made with their heart. They need to trust enough their feelings to choose here. And it feels like a person may not have had the courage to really invest in the connection. So I feel like you are on their mind, but things are still out of balance in their lives to be able to commit or have the courage to talk to you now, especially if they know they hurt you and they feel in their mind that you would be pushing them away or you would just reject them, especially if they feel like they deserve that. Let's see here. We have emotions. See here, this energy of emotions. There's a lot of energies of ups and downs of emotions. It could have been, you know, very happy and then very sad as well. It could have been a lot of extremes with this connection. And they know here that they mess things up too, so it can be very difficult now to balance. And we do have insight and confession. You see here, maybe they did confess to you, you know, what happened, or, you know, betrayals, or even their own feelings. And I feel like someone they needed to trust more how they felt, to open up. Maybe they didn't. You know, this energy here of, there's some energy of confession. They either said something and regretted, or didn't say something and regretted. You know, take what resonating. I do feel like maybe you told them how it felt, and they didn't have the courage to go into commitment, you know, going deeper. So getting triggered as well. Also risks. You see here, the risk, taking a chance on the connection. Fears of jumping in, taking that chance, and be able to, you know, have a leap of faith on the connection, try the connection. It could have been those fears of at least trying. And also scars, again, the scars of the past, you know, so past relationships could have been triggered for them. I do feel like they still, with those scars, they still need healing for some of the past connections that could have affected you guys. So I really feel like group 2 have been affected by past connections, or even present connections if there was third-party situations, and also just take what's resonating for your connection. But I do feel like there was something that affected you guys, because they had those scars, they had those issues, those emotions, those feelings about the past, or fears of the past as well. And also we do have restless. Okay, so this energy got as well family. So I do feel like maybe they had a family, maybe family issues, or family telling them what to do, or, you know, having to listen to what happened, or even triggers from their own family, even if it wasn't their own karmic connection, maybe, you know, what happened in their home. So restless as well, someone that was restless, you know, not being able to stop and trust their insight and their intuition, their feelings for you. So it could have been this energy of very fast. You see that Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Wands, a lot of fire, passion, very fast. But again, not trusting enough to slow down and listen to the intuition, to try a chance. So I feel like there's some kind of hurt here from the past, or, you know, bringing to this connection somehow, affecting this connection, or hurting you, getting hurt as well, because it's affecting here somehow. So I feel like they are thinking about that. So that's why they're quiet as well. But I still feel like there's some feelings, foundations, and it could have been someone that the foundations are important, you know, so, and they didn't have the foundations, they didn't have the courage to create the foundations for your connection, you know, the pillars to be strong. So maybe it wasn't very solid for them, or they didn't trust enough, or they didn't even give a chance to build the foundations. And creation, this energy of having a chance to start again, to create the new, to take a chance on the new connection, the new beginning. You know, I do feel like even if it could have been a relationship that lasted a while and it's just disappeared now, I do feel like the energy of restarting, creating the new, and the possibilities, and maybe, you know, trigger them, surrender, and this energy of having to surrender. So I feel like it really is someone that didn't surrender to their feelings, you know, maybe protected of their heart and always with walls, not opening up so much, or opening up but showing up with that fire energy, fire passion, but not so much on being vulnerable or sharing their feelings. And also relationships. Okay, so relationships in the plural here. So again, the third party situations, or even family relationships that could have affected their connection. I really feel like, again, no, group 2 was affected by something, by third-party situations, by karmic connections, even if it was the past, family issues, mistrust, something that, you know, they allowed to come into the connection and didn't give you guys a chance to evolve and grow with everything. We also have beginnings. You see this energy I was saying of beginning, of starting, of trusting, or having the courage to even try. You know, so the beginning here, the chances, or maybe having to be with you would have to mean starting again in their lives in some way, ending with someone, starting, and a lot of work to be done. And remember the 10 of Wands as well. This person thinking it's so hard, it's too much work, why is it so difficult? That kind of energy here. Let's see anything else here. I'm gonna get some messages. And breathe. Okay, so this energy of someone who needed to slow down. You see this restless energy and having to slow down, to really give more attention to you, to your connection, to having time with each other, to trust their feelings. And maybe they were rushing. They didn't give a chance to the connection, growth. And because it's someone that still need to grow, evolve, maybe immature behaviors as well, childish behaviors. They needed to grow up as well. And this is an opportunity to growth, so I feel like right now they could be looking into your connection and thinking, what did I do? Why did I say that, or why did I do that? And this energy of growing, evolving, learning with this as well. And also radiate. I feel like it's this energy of being able to look into the positive things of the connection now. This radiate, I do feel like they can see positive things, they can see beautiful things, the light on the connection as well. So I feel like recognizing, and my guides are saying the word slowly, so they are recognizing, they are growing, evolving with this surrendering, but it is something that is still a process. It's still slow. Let's get some messages here. If you're tapping into their 5D to understand what this person would like to say to you, if they have the courage to say, what would they say? I'm not sure if I can give it all up for this connection. You see here, why do they need to give it up? Is it the family? Is it the third party situation, karmic connections? Do they have a family with someone else? Or even if it is like parents telling them what to do. So what do they need to give up for this connection? They're not sure. And that's why I feel like something, remember I was saying something that's affected their connection. For them to do something, to have the courage to take a chance, they need to give up on something. And no courage, not sure. I'm really afraid to hurt you again. So it's easier to keep my distance. You see here why they're quiet? It's easier for them because they feel they're going to hurt you again, especially if they know they hurt you or ended up in a bad way or betrayed or this kind of energies. If they just disappeared as well, even if there wasn't a fight, but they know they ghosted you or disappeared. So they need to come back at least, with a reason. So it's easier for them because they feel like they're going to hurt you again. Also, I'm planning on reaching out to you very soon. I feel like for some of them, they do need to know what is going on in your life, how you're doing, if they need to apologize to you. I can't deal with these feelings right now. I need time. You see here, they wanted to reach out. They plan on reaching out. And I still need time. So I don't feel like it's very fast. They would like to reach out and see if you would even accept them again, or if you do push them away, or if they can apologize in some way. I feel like they would like to have a conversation with you. My heart, body, and soul belong to you. You see here, this could be soulmate connections. This could be twin flame connections. It's that push and pull energy. It's not because it's soulmate or twin flame that is easy. We do come to help each other to learn as well. So they're lessons, and they're difficult lessons, and you need to be prepared. I'm trying to resist my feelings for you. You see here, yes, they do have feelings for you, group 2, but they are finding it easier to keep the distance because they think they're going to hurt you again. So they're taking their time, resisting. Also, I have so much stress in my life right now, and it's affecting us. Remember here, confirming what I'm feeling here with this group. Something's affecting your connection. Stress, family, other situations. Maybe you know what it is, but even if you don't, there's something else. And I'm wondering if you are happy without me. You see here, thinking, are you happy? What's going on in your life? Could be checking your social media there, trying to understand what's going on in your life. So I feel like curious. Anything else here? I pray you will give me one more chance. You see here, you're still hopeful that maybe you're going to give them a chance. Of course, trust your intuition, because this is something that's coming slowly. It's not happening tomorrow. You need time. I have to live with the regrets of the past. I'm truly sorry. You see here, the energy of having to apologize, regrets of the past. They know they made a mistake as well. They know they could have hurt you, and you are so attractive. I wanted to know you on another level. Again, the energy of attraction, very attracted to you. No doubt, there's a lot of fire energies here. Attraction, fire, passion, but maybe commitment issues as well. You are the true love of my life. I love you. You see here, feelings. No doubt, some of them, I feel like planning to come back. They know they have feelings. I will never stop until you are here by my side. And it could be that they needed to do things, okay? So they needed to, I feel like, work, whether it's resolving their lives in some way, whatever is affecting your connection. But they say they're not going to stop, okay? So it really feels like there is work to be done. But some of them could be asking you for time to have that done. I run from my feelings, not from you. I have unhealed traumas. Remember here? the energies of other connections affecting these issues, traumas. And yeah, it is affecting your connection. I've changed it. I'm becoming a better person. You will see. You see here? They know that they need to come and prove themselves to you, especially if they know that they hurt you very much at the end or they disappeared. So how they have the courage to talk to you. I'm sorry that what is going on in my life right now, it's really affecting us. Again here, guys, confirming over and over. Group 2, something else is affecting you guys, okay? Because they do have feelings for you. There's definitely love there with group 2. But there's also something affecting, okay? And they may not have the full courage to have it all resolved all at once. Maybe affecting other people and the family or kids. And, you know, take resonating. They could be feeling sorry for having to let go. So you see here, they're not sure if they can give it all up. So they need to give something up, resolve something. Let's see some last messages here for you guys. Maybe I'm just not enough. You've made me realize my deepest fear, but I know that I still need you here. Those are songs, okay? This is my latest deck here, Songs of the Heart Oracle. So there's parts of songs, but it's how they're feeling. Maybe songs that they're listening, thinking about you. You see here? Feeling sometimes not enough, having to prove themselves to you, becoming a better person. Also, I don't know what is in the star, but I know what's in my heart. If you ain't mine, I'll be torn apart. Love me now. You see here? They know. If you're not there, or if they ended up not with you, they know they hurt it too. I thought I found a way out, but you never go away. So I guess I gotta stay now, always in my headspace. You are on their headspace, you are on their mind, they think about you. See here? Also can't get you out of my mind. You see again, you keep making it harder to stay, but I still can't run away. So they find hard right now, you know, to stay, to maybe resolve something, but they don't want to run away. You see here, there are things to be done here, but you are on their mind. All of me loves all of you. Love all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I'll give my all to you. You see, I do feel like this card as well comes as this energy, as the feelings are there, but they wanted to know, do you want it the same? Do you feel the same? Do you want it to give your all? Because some of you may just wanted to know how they feel and you wanted to move away as well. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me. So they, even if they push you away, maybe they feel like, you know, this energy of you walk away or you made me walk away, this kind of energy, but feel like you're denying them, maybe because you are not reaching out or not, you gave up on sending messages as well, or maybe they're seeing you happy on social media, maybe seeing you with someone else, or even, you know, just living your life, and maybe it feels like you don't care, and drawing in an endless sea. Take some time and stay with me. Keep me in the strength of your arms. You see here, drawing in this sea. So this energy of lots of emotions and feelings, you know, and the only thing I've ever wanted was the feeling that you ain't faking. The only one you ever thought about. You see here, maybe the energy of not knowing how you felt 100% or just not trusting. So because they didn't trust, maybe they sabotaged the connection as well. You know, this kind of energy here because of overthinking is stressing too. But I do feel like, yes, feelings, but things to resolve, something affecting this connection, group 2, whether you know what it is or not, there's something else for them to resolve, okay? But I do see feelings, you are on their mind, you're definitely on their headspace, over and over, but there's something to do. So I'm not sure if you wanted to wait. Anyway, trust your intuition. There's, you know, things to resolve here. That's what I have here for group 2. I hope this helps out and resonates in some way. If it does, let me know, leave me a comment. If you want an extension of this reading or anything from my Etsy shops, the crystals you see, my own jewelry, like those are crystal rings as well, many other jewelries as well. My own decks I have created, like other ones for messages, my own tarot here and others. All the links are there. If you're new, consider subscribing, like, share this video. It helps the channel so much. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed and healing day. Thanks for watching. Hi group 3, if you chose this lovely deck here, we start with some tarot energies and we're going to get messages as well, oracle messages and message from a person too. So let's see, no contact, what's going on, how do they feel about you today, group 3. We have 6 of Wands. This energy of battles, you know, the 6 of Wands, but also success after the battles. So it could be someone hopeful to, you know, go through whatever they need to go through right now, whether it's resolving their lives or healing, to have some success here. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it really feels like this energy of planting, resolving things, investing. Could be investing on themselves, you know, healing or taking care of their lives or understanding why this happen, how they can avoid the same issues of the past. But paying attention, working hard here. And some of them, I get to say, are really working hard on their career finances as well, trying to maybe prove themselves to you or even avoid a bit of their feelings. So Page of Swords, okay? So Page of Swords, again, I do feel like it's interesting because they're not in no connection here, no communication. And the Page of Swords can be thinking about reaching out, but maybe not having the courage. Sometimes they write something to you, maybe don't send, that kind of energy here. But some immaturities, or maybe what to say, what to do, and how to really understand here their feelings, you know, could be using too much of their mind. Page of Cups, you see page energies. So again here, feelings but not going deep enough, just early, stay on the surface. And Page of Cups here, I do feel like the feelings are there, still that crush energy, you know, thinking about you are on their mind, but I feel like maybe not having the courage to trust enough the feelings to go deeper, or trust enough to communicate with you. So immaturities when it comes to go deeper here. So staying on the surface. You do have the King of Cups. So I do feel, again, confirming the feelings are here. So feelings, but they needed to balance, you know. So it could be someone that is avoiding, emotionally unavailable, because they needed to work on something here to be able to open up, because they're not talking to you, you know. So if they still needed to allow those feelings to balance, they need to trust enough, they need to have balance on the feelings. That could have been a lot of ups and downs of emotions, you know. So that kind of energy here too. So you see, going deeper here, but the Devil energy too. So stuck on some energies that are not serving the connection. And it can be karmic connections, temptations, you know, fears, negativities, codependencies, what's not serving the connection. They could be just stuck there. And it could be a lot of perspective that they're stuck. Maybe not in reality, but in their mind, it's hard, it's difficult, I'm stuck here, so I don't know what to do, that kind of situation. So feeling in that negative space here. And again, it is Capricorn energy. So it can be someone that is workaholic or taking a lot of time on career finances and trying to avoid their feelings. You know, because the King of Cups is here to allow the feelings, but they're being held by the Devil energy as well. Water signs as well, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it can be you, your person, the signs coming here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Nine of Swords. So no doubt, I feel like these regret energies, some anxiety as well, some fears, insecurities, thinking that they made a mistake, they feel like they lost you, they missed their chance. You know, could be someone that has a lot of worries on their mind here. And even other things in their lives. There could be worries, stress, but they could be focusing too much on that instead of giving time for connections as well. And Eight of Pentacles. Again, this energy of Pentacles, hard work. You see the workaholic energy, Capricorn energies. So I feel like someone who's really working hard on their career and finances, but I feel like to avoid, to face their feelings, to trust, you see, and they're using that in the wrong way, because it can be a positive thing to work hard towards something that they want, but they may be feeling like, oh, it's too much work to put in the connection, so I'm gonna put my energy in my career, making money, or just try to not think about this, you know. So my guides are saying that they are using that in this energy. So they could be work as well. There's a lot of work to be done here for them to open up. Emperor energy, Aries energy, and the Aries energy here, you know, the Emperor itself can be this authority, can be this strong figure, and it can be pretending to be very strong as well, but it can be hard-headed, it can be trying to do things only their way, or control the narrative, control the situation. So it can be someone that is saying, once I have all done here on my career, then I will be able to give attention to my love life, then I will try again. So they think like, you know, they have some maybe priorities. My guides are saying priorities are wrong, you know, and it could be what affected their connection, but it's still affecting your connection, because they're trying to avoid here how they feel. And also the Two of Wands. Two of Wands really showing decisions, you know, and maybe someone that is evaluating pros and cons of your connection, and they could be focusing on the negative as well sometimes, and not making a decision, and just holding things and procrastinating and sabotaging your connection because they don't reach out. They, like I said, you know, with this Page of Energies here, Page of Swords, they can be writing a message to you, not having the courage to send, feeling for you but not allowing to go deep enough, or doubting their feelings, or invest in their energy on something else instead of your connection. So it could have been something that was an issue while you were together, and I feel like even if you are in their mind here, it's still an issue now because they're trying to control things too much. Let's see here any other area we can understand what's going on here with your person. What's going on here? Group 2, We do have anticipation. I wanted to get this card here too. Concealment, yeah. And this energy again, hiding, you see concealment and anticipation. So I do feel like they think about you and they have that anticipation, that idea, I'm going to reach out, I'm going to send a message. And then they hold back, concealment, you see. Like I said, writing things and not sending, thinking about it, checking your social media, not sending a message, or thinking about it but not reaching out. So I feel like you are on their mind. And death, you see here this energy of closing chapters, thinking, is this the best way? So trying to learn as well, because death is an energy of transitioning to learn a lesson of things that they were bringing to this connection that did not serve as well. So I feel like you are on their mind, but they are thinking, I needed to learn, I needed to show in a different way. So it really is this energy of evolving, learning. And the death comes many times when what they are doing is not serving the connection anyway. So I feel like they have this energy of reevaluating that things were not serving and they were bringing to the connection. So they're trying to focus here. They saw a lot of potential, okay? Potential for this connection. And this could be scary as well. When someone see the potential of the connection, they feel, I'm not ready. I need to work hard. I need to prove myself. I need to show that I can provide. I need to show on my work, on my career. And this could have been a trigger here for some of you. Okay, so thank you for resonating. I do feel like someone that, work can be very important or something that is affecting your connection because of the way that they're seeing things. So there's something here to transition from. There's so potential for your connection. And I feel like they still with that energy, seclusion, but holding back. You see concealment, seclusion. So they could be just holding back so much, trying to control. This Emperor energy is very strong with the devil as well, trying to control the narrative, trying to show like I'm strong, I'm fine, when they wanted to in reality prove themselves to you. They're not feeling good enough. And manifestation, you see here, they are focusing a lot on manifestation, career, finances, this kind of energy here, really strong. And yin yang, okay? So yin yang, I feel like this energy of having these differences as well. I know it's a divine masculine, divine feminine, but they have to balance things out. And I do feel like it's someone out of balance right now. I do feel like you are on their mind and they saw potential for this connection, but I do feel like they did not feel good enough for you. Could have been some kind of a trigger, something that they need to resolve in their lives as well. Let's see, let's try to understand here. We're going to get message from a person as well. Tap into their 5D. And manifest. You see, again, manifestation, manifest. They really focus on this kind of area, career, finances, money, or just trying to focus on that to avoid as well. Some of them, if these, take what's resonating and check the other piles if this is not resonating with you. If there was any third-party situations, they could have been living in some kind of just show situation, and they could be afraid of, breaking that to really take a chance with you. Okay, so just something like that, the same. Release. Okay, so you see, they needed to release something, they need to resolve something to be able to be with you. And this is something that's still going on. So my guides are saying it's still going on because the death energy has a transition. So they're not out of this. They're still not balancing yet. So, and maybe they decided to release your connection instead of the other one to be able to balance things out. Compassion. Okay, so I do feel like there's this energy of bringing love into situation, compassion, feelings, and I feel like they did not have compassion for themselves. Okay, the way my guys are showing this, it's like they had feelings for you and they maybe chose wrong or chose someone else or chose the career or chose just to disappear instead of bringing love into the situation or share how they really felt. And boundaries. Okay, so I feel like someone who had specific goals and boundaries and things that they wanted to achieve. You see this Emperor energy, and it feels like having feelings for you, my guides are showing like it's crossing their boundaries, having feelings for you or sharing or opening up. Someone very protective of their heart. Okay, and it can be difficult to deal with or hard head to deal with and organize. Okay, so someone who needs to maybe organize their lives and balance things out, like I said. And it can be organized in a way like I wanted to have this and that, tick some boxes before being in a connection on a relationship or having a chance with you. It doesn't mean like they didn't have feelings, but it does feel like someone very practical. Independence. You see here, independent, maybe afraid of joining, being a connection, being dependent of someone or having someone depending of them or having this energy of sharing. Someone that could have been used to being alone for a long time or doing things only their way. You know, again, the Emperor energy trying to control, and optimistic. So I do feel like there's still some positive energies, you know, towards everything, because it feels like some of them trying to come back and prove themselves to you or show that they are better or a good person. That kind of energy is here too. Okay, so there's still some hope there for some of them and trying to prove themselves. There's a reason for them in their mind, and trust, you know. So I feel like trust could have been an issue, you know. So again, they did not trust enough their own feelings, and it could be something that they needed to work on, and boundaries and balancing and being able to open up. I do feel like it's someone who had feelings for you or has feelings for you, but something that is really protective and did not show, or trying to control things. So not the easiest energy to deal with, but you know, it's still crossing their mind, because like, I'm proving myself, I'm gonna prove myself. It keeps coming here. Let's see if they have the courage to say something to you. What would they say? We tap into their 5D here, group 3. I believe that I'm making changes for the better. You see here, this energy. I'm working, I'm becoming a better person. I'm organizing my life. I'm becoming rich. Whatever it is, you know, this kind of energy. Becoming better. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. What did they say? Yes, confirming here that maybe they felt like you had it all together. You know what you want. And not just on financial career, but you know how to express yourself. You know your feelings. You know how you felt about them. Maybe you told them, and they didn't know how to deal with that, you know, because it was out of their control. And how can I trust that we will not end up with the same pain? You see here, maybe because, you know, they hurt you, they got hurt, or even past connections, hurts from past connections. You see here, not trusting. You see the word trust? Not trusting. How can I trust? You see here, some fears. I hope you haven't forgotten about our beautiful connection, because you had good times, you had beautiful times. It's the optimistic, you know, this energy here. I do feel like there was some yin yang balancing possibilities or potential, but again, you know, they're thinking, did you forget, or are you moving on? You know, could be that you are moving on. You help me heal the triggers of my past. You see, they know that you help them, and you did trigger them. I really feel group 3, you triggered them to see some things that they did not want to, and they could have closed off to you, but they are realizing this. They know that they had to heal. Okay, so even if you feel like you didn't help or they disappear, how could you have helped? But you are helping them to heal. There's some triggers of the past. And I have changed it. I'm not the same person that you remember. You see, again, really trying over and over to show I'm changing, I'm different. So this kind of energy coming here over and over. Also, let's work on our healing so we are able to open our hearts one day. Yes, this is definitely some energy that needs healing. Healing on trust and opening the heart and being able to trust on relationships. Seeing the potential and jumping in, taking a chance. Also, I wish I could give what you truly deserve. Give you what you truly deserve. See here? Because they don't feel good enough. They feel like they can't give you what you truly deserve. Having to prove themselves to you. Having to change. So this energy is really strong here for your person. And let's see here any other message from a person. I needed to trust if these feelings are real before they can leap of faith. Yeah, you see here? Because they don't go deeper. You know, they hold themselves back. So it really is this energy here, having to trust. Again, the word trust coming 3 times. Trust, having an issue here with trust. And I'll take this 2 here. So I promise I will take it slow and let you trust me again. You see here? And it hurts so much. How can it be real? So this energy of trusting again. So this could be someone coming slowly as friends, true friends. Some of them are hopeful and optimistic that maybe if they prove themselves to you, you will accept them. And it hurts so much. So they have here the triggers of the past, you know, and it could have been your connection or of the connections. How can they be real? How can they trust? Is it trust having really an issue? And maybe they know that you lost the trust on them because they pushed you away. But you see, their own triggers with trust issues causing you to not trust them. And they know they need to let you trust them again because they need to trust them again. So this is an important energy here for you guys, group 3. You were right about my issues. My ego couldn't accept it at the time. Maybe you guys had some conversations. Maybe you told them where the problem was coming from. They didn't accept, but now they know because you helped them to heal the triggers of the past. You see here? Maybe they didn't accept at the time, but now they know. See the difference? Learning. Also, I love you just the way you are. So in case you doubt their feelings here, you feel like you had to change for them. No, just the way you are. I really thought that I could live without you. You see here? Maybe that's why they walk away or they're quiet, thinking they can live without you, they don't care, but that's not the reality. And I can't stop loving you. We are meant to be. You see, there's still love there. They are not stopping the feelings. And we hurt each other so much. Only time will tell if we're meant to be. You see, they feel like you're meant to be, but also they need time. There are things that are going on here that needs time, healing, and proving themselves. So time will tell. Again, time, of course, is up to you. You don't have to wait. Trust your intuition if you want to wait for this person. It's something that is still unfolding. That death energy still needs to unfold here. Transition, learning. Let's see here some message from a person. This is my latest deck, Songs of the Heart Oracle. All of those are my decks, but this is the latest one I have created with some songs, so parts of songs. You will recognize some of them here. Let's see, maybe listening to music, thinking about you. And I tore down my walls and opened my doors and made room for one. So I'm yours. You see here? Maybe there's something that they're working on. Put down the walls, you know, to make room for one. Making room for you here. And also, I kind of like the way you numbered all the pain. Now the days bleed into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. You see here? The triggers of the past. You were there, helping them to numb the pain. But again, they needed to really allow the healing. And some things we need to do are by ourselves, on our own. So it would be, you know, now you're not there. So they have to face this by themselves. And the hope and the hurt has lived inside of me. Just say the word and I will be yours. You know I never forgot. So telling you, they never forgot about you. It's still on their mind. The triggers. You don't seem to know or seem to care what your heart is for. I don't know you anymore. Nothing is fine. I'm torn. So this person is really hurting or torn apart or dealing with their feelings. But again, I do feel like they are pretending everything's fine. Is that energy of control of the Emperor, trying to show everything's fine. And you left me drowning in my tears, and you won't save me anymore. Give me one more chance. I'll be there for you. Really, this energy of thinking that you helped them, and they could have pushed you away as well. You know, there's a lot of triggers, ups and downs of emotions, a lot of, you know, energy that are not the easiest. I'll take just one at this turn here. Too many. So there is no room for things to change when we are both so deeply stuck in our ways. You see here, they know, they recognize here, because they know that you help them, their triggers, the things that they feel like you left them or you pushed them away, even if they did. That's how they see now. But there are things that they know. If there's no change, if they cannot prove themselves to you, then you're just stuck, you know. So I really feel like someone who's trying to do something to say that there's a need to change up, prove that they are different. And I love you and need you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. You are on their mind, okay? No doubt. You're still on their mind here. The triggers, the things that they need to deal with, but you are on their mind. And the scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. You know the song, of course. So again, they could be listening to those songs, thinking about you and realizing we almost had it all. What happened? But the scars of this situation, of past situations, you know, affecting your connection. So I feel like it's someone that really needs healing. Maybe they really needed this time by themselves. If they are really quiet for a long time, there's a reason. Because they needed to allow the healing first, to put down the walls, to really allow to have a chance with you. There's a need to go through the death and rebirth and the transition and the learning and letting go of what's not serving. Of course, trust your intuition. Maybe you just wanted to know how they're feeling about you. Maybe you don't want them anymore. Or if you wanted to wait, trust your intuition here. Is someone going through a transition moment. That's what I have here for your group 3. I hope this helps out or resonates in some way. If it does, let me know. Leave me a comment. If you want an extension of this reading or anything from my Etsy shops, the crystals you see, my own jewelries like those are crystal rings, and I have many other jewelries. These decks here I have created and many others. All the links are there. If you're new, consider subscribing, like, share this video. It helps the channel so much. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed and healing day. Thanks for watching.